Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. I'm really sorry with the consistency that these videos have been coming out recently. I've been pretty busy, so it's been very difficult to try and find time to get these videos uploaded, and especially filmed. Honestly, I'm actually filming this video before I head off to work, so hopefully we can get a few of these done this morning, then I can go and do my normal job. But today we're going to be opening up this Sakura Miku figure that came out in Japan a few months ago. Now, please note that this is the Taito version of the Sakura Miku figure. There have been a lot of these released recently. There was one released for Sega, one released for EXQ, but this is the most popular and the most sought after one. So, let's have a quick look at the box. So as you can see, we have a Sakura Miku figure down here. We have a beautiful, beautiful Miku on the front. It's really interesting seeing Miku covered in all this pink. We also have Hatsune Miku's name up here with the Taito logo, and we also have our Jaya prize up the top. We have Miku from the side, it even states side. We have Miku from the back, again it even states back. And then from here on to the other side, we have Miku with a nice close-up shot of her face and her chest. Again, the Sakura Miku figure there, so either side could be the front or the back of this. Although there is no Taito or Jaya prize information up the top, which is interesting. And then on this side we also have the design for Miku. This illustration this time is by U35, excellent artist and really, really impressive design here. And down here we also have some safety information. I never really got into the details or the nitty-gritty of this, but just please note there is safety information. Then on the top we also have the Sakura Miku figure here, and then on the bottom we have the exact same thing. So yeah, let's not waste too much time and try and get straight into this. Okay, so let's open her up and see what we have inside. Again, there's 3 pieces of tape, a little bit stronger than some of the previous figures we've opened. Also, with this figure, it's interesting to note that there are 3 different designs you can get. There is the one with her eyes both open like this, one winking, and again one with both eyes closed. This is a bit like the Spring version 2 figure that we opened recently, where you can get 2 different designs. So I think that's pretty cool. Now usually the winky eyes or the closed eyes, those are the most expensive, but even this was about 3,500 yen online. Again, I got this quite late. All the Sakura's gone from Japan already. It's just leaves and it's already 30 degrees out. But anyway, let's get this open. What do we got inside? Oh, excellent. Okay, so Miku has got a plastic casing. Nice. Right, let's get this out. Jajan. Oh wow, that's very interesting positioning for her hair. Maybe it's fallen, maybe it moved when it was in the box. Anyway, alright, let's get this open and show you all the pieces separately. Give me a second. Okay, and just to show you what is included in the package, we have a stand, we have 2 pieces of hair, and of course we have the Miku figure herself, who looks adorable already even without her hair in. But anyway, just want to show you that there are 4 bits here. So let's jump into the stand. Here we go. Okay, so stand. So here is the stand, and this stand is wonderful. I mean, just look at this. The stand itself is actually in the shape of a sakura petal, or sakura flower, sorry, I should say, with 5 different petals around the outside. It is a beautiful transparent pink color, so you can see all the way through it, even underneath. And even on here, there are tiny, tiny, let me see if we can get the camera to focus, little flowers and petals flowing, like as if they're blowing in the wind. This is wonderful. What a beautiful design. And as you can also see, there are 2 holes here for her feet. One is a circle and one has a little cut-off bit, so we know which foot goes where. On the reverse, there is some information, but you actually see it through this time because the whole thing is see-through. And as you can see, illustration by U35. Again, go check out their art because it's beautiful. We have the Krypton Future Media Inc. logo, the PiaPro.net, And of course Taito Corp next to our wonderful made in China. Again, that always throws me off that this is a thing made in China, but cheap production, why not? Go for it. But anyway, wonderful stand. And finally we have the Miku figure herself. Now this figure looks absolutely adorable, but you can see that she's clearly missing something quite important. Yep, you guessed it, it's her hair. I mean, how could you not guess it? Now, you can also see that her hair corresponds to a different shape. For example, this side is like an L Tetris block, and over this side is like a T Tetris block. So we have to find the correct hair piece to fit each one. So this one would fit very easily, hopefully, into this side. I hope. There we go, see? And then this one would fit very nicely over here into our T Tetris block side. Now this is pretty cool because it makes sure that you don't put the wrong hair into the wrong side, and that everything fits perfectly. Maybe you can hear that squeaking. That means it's nice tight fit. But there we go, there is our Miku with her hair in, and oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, I'm very excited to go through this. So, let's not waste time, let's actually get into reviewing this figure. So, starting off with the face, you can see here that Miku has some very gorgeous pink and red eyes. This is very different to her normal bluey colour eyes. Again, this is for the cherry blossom version, the Sakura version. Her nose sticks out a little bit and her mouth is agape. Again, I like it when her mouth is open like this, it just looks nice and happy. If you look very carefully, you can even see she has some teeth detailed in there. And there are two different layers to the paint, so it looks like her tongue is sticking out behind the background of her mouth. You can also see she's got some blusher on her cheeks. This just gives a little bit more of a rosy tint to her face. And her hair, oh my god, her hair. So again, as you can see, her hair is pink. Her fringe splits off into two sides and then has a middle section here, again with a few strands sticking off. But the most fascinating point here is that she's got all these different cherry blossom kind of stickers, or like, I don't know, labels kind of sticking on her hair. How wonderful is that? Look how adorable that is. And of course we have this little piece of hair sticking up here. Again, it just adds to the adorability of this figure. Oh, look at that little face. On the back, you can see that her hair goes down in a parting in the middle. Again, that's very nice. It means the hair's nice and tight. And then we also have the two strands of hair coming off at the sides. And oh my god, these are stunning. So for argument's sake, let's ignore this little black splodge here. I know that it's maybe some kind of production little thing. It's just there, so let's ignore it. But as you can see, her hair goes from a very kind of pastel-y pink all the way down to a nice lighter, more vibrant pink. And then this fades off into a nice translucent, beautiful plastic here. Again, with our wonderful cherry blossom stickers on them. These are not stickers, honestly speaking. They are inside the plastic, so it's all molded together. It's just beautiful. And of course this is the exact same on the other side, again going down through the different gradients and then moving into our nice plastic curl here. She's got a few strands sticking off too as well, and nice and curly at the end. Very, very pretty. God, I love this. This is so cute. But what I love most about this is how her hair comes out very, very far. Usually these figures don't take up too much space because her hair would be, and I don't want to break it, a lot tighter inside. But this one sticks out quite nicely. I think that's a pretty cool addition to this figure. Now, another bit that you may have noticed that I have not mentioned yet are these two cherry kind of ties on her hair. You can see that she has two cherries on each side, again with some leaves coming off. And again, this is the exact same on this side. That's very, very cute. And I think it nicely hides the connecting points underneath, which you can just about see. You can also see that she has a microphone on and some very square headphones. This is very, very cool too. And again, that is the same on this side. So yeah, very, very pretty Miku figure. Okay, so moving down from the face to the body, you can see that Miku is sporting, again, a wonderful white and pink style. You can see that she has this nice kind of tank top on, very synonymous with Miku, showing off her arms and then her sleeves being separately attached. And she has this pink skirt on. It's very, very pretty. I actually like this design a lot. It's nice. But getting into the nitty-gritty details here, you can see that on her kind of blouse, this tank top, she's got this wonderful trimming around the outside, all in pink. And you can see that's also the same on her sleeves where they would be. She's also got this pink logo, little line there. Again, all of the Miku seem to have some kind of little stamp bit there. And she's got this wonderful pink tie-on with 2 clips, and again a cherry blossom sticker, cherry blossom pattern I suppose, at the end. Although it does look like there's a little bit of manufacturing damage there, but it doesn't look like the damage stands out too much. Sorry for the lighting, that's a bit off there. Because again, at a distance you can't really tell that there's any damage to that tie at all. But yeah, very, very pretty top. You can also see that she has these pink sleeves on. Again, these get thicker at the ends, and thankfully inside they're nice and hollow, so they actually look pretty realistic, which is nice. She has these little dials, or little kind of music pads, I wouldn't know what to call them, on her sleeves. Again, Miku has these on all of her figures like this, on both sides. She also has her 01 tattoo, of course, we need that for our Miku. But those sleeves are also very, very pretty. You can also see her hands. These are very nicely detailed too, if the camera will actually focus on the hands. She's got her hands kind of sticking out like she's going to point. And over here, she's got her hands sticking out with her palm flat out. Again, this is just adorable. I do love this figure. Wow, how beautiful is this? Okay, and then moving down to her skirt, she's wearing a very, very short mini skirt, and it's very, very difficult to avoid showing you the pants for this. I'm not sure if I should or not, but you can see that this has a wonderful kind of ruffled design all the way around. All these different folds look very, very pretty, and it just makes it look like a real dress. She also has this strap on the side. Again, most Miku figures have this kind of strap going all the way around too. But yeah, wonderful, wonderful pink design. Okay, so I know that some people do come here to have a look at the pants, so I suppose I should show you. So if you're not interested in looking at the pants, please skip forward to the time at the bottom of the screen, somewhere around about here, maybe. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a quick look at her pants. Here we go. So yeah, they're just a white pair of pants underneath. Again, there's not really too much that you can see here, which is probably for the best. Although you can see up there that her pants do kind of stop at her waist. So they actually did stick them to the figure nicely. But there you go. Right, pants shot finished. Nice quick one this time, thank God. And then moving down to her legs, you can see that Miku is styling some thigh-high stockings or thigh-high boots. Again, these are a pink color. They have a very glossy kind of sheen to them. You can see there's a few kind of patterns here. Looks like a bit of a keyboard, which is pretty cool. And then the same is over here too. It's got a white strap around the outside. She's got these 2 little knobbly bits sticking out on her knees. Again, most of the Miku figures have this. And then down to her boots, you can see that these are all both raised on these clear plastic kind of stands. But again, there's not too much detail there. They just have these little knobbly bits on the ends. But they're very, very pretty, and the shoes themselves actually make the figure just look so much prettier. Yeah, I do love this kind of like high up boot look for these figures. Okay, so we should get this figure into her stand, so let's put her in her stand very quickly. 1 second. And here she is on her stand. This stand and this figure just make this absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful design. And you can't really see it from this angle because we're looking down, but when she's looking flat, she's actually leaning forward, which is even cooler, like she's running or skipping somewhere. But yes, wonderful, wonderful figure. Again, I'm extremely sorry that it's late that it's very late for me to get this, but I'm very happy that I did get it in the end. But anyway, let's give you all a few pretty shots at this figure. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's go and find somewhere for you on the shelf. Let's take a walk. Now we've had a little bit of an arrangement change in this house. We do have a little bit of space here. All of our figures are being stored down there now, which is nice. But we do have a nice new TV stand, which means that we do have a little bit of space for Miku to go down here. I think this is going to be a wonderful position for her, although it is a shame that when I have the computer on, I won't be able to see the time. I'm sure I can arrange that. But she goes very nicely with our big Rem over here. But this is an absolutely stunning figure. I'm really, really excited that we got her. And again, apologies, it took us so long to get her. But she's now part of the collection, so good news. So, thank you all for tuning into today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please, of course, give us a like and, of course, subscribe, because I do really appreciate those too. And I look forward to seeing you in another anime figure opening video soon. Okay, bye!